Yes, thank you.
By Bryant Heating and Cooling.
At 8:10 this morning, now that the sun is up, we are getting a look across our communities. Everybody's showing us clouds. Most of these cameras are showing us rain as well. The one in Seymour on the medical center there showing us a pretty windy view. As you can see, the camera shaking around a little bit. Temperatures mainly in the high 30s to middle 40s across our communities. So now we'll look at radar. You're going to see rain across a lot of those same spots that we just looked at. Seymour watching the rain move out. It's headed toward North Vernon now. Some pretty heavy rain headed towards Scottsburg at the moment, and it's lighter to moderate rain around Charlestown. Looking into downtown Louisville and Jefferson County in general, you can see leaving downtown now headed to Linden and generally the Crestwood area, a little bit of a more moderate shower. It's getting heavier is the point there. Lighter rain stretches to the southern part of the county, PRP, Okolona, seeing that lighter rain. And looking west, there is heavier rain on the way, right around Paducah for now. Thunder and lightning as well. This is generally headed our direction, so we're not done with the rain. This is just the beginning. We'll see more of it spread across the map this morning, and then more scattered thunderstorms develop this afternoon. All of that along with strong wind. I'm expecting wind gusts to peak around 60 miles an hour this afternoon. While that's possible anywhere in our communities, it is most likely around and south of the Kentucky and Bluegrass Parkways. There's a little bit more wind energy in our southern spots today. But again, that is possible anywhere within our area, which is why the Weather Service has issued this high wind warning from noon until 7 today. That is when I expect the wind to be the strongest, noon until 7. Once the sun sets and this low pressure center moves away from us, we should see these wind gusts come down a bit. Through the morning and into the early afternoon, widespread rain all across the map. You can see, though, that once we get into the middle and late afternoon hours, this is 4 p.m., scattered storms start to generate along with the cold front. Still dealing with heavy rain here, but we're not looking at that same widespread rain that we're seeing right now, that we see this morning. Now, as temperatures drop behind that cold front, this is 9 p.m., you can see some scattered snow showers. Again, temperatures have to drop here to make this possible, but I do think we'll see some snow showers overnight and first thing tomorrow morning that could lay down a quick dusting of snow. Those would be early in the morning, followed by another round of potential snow showers late in the day tomorrow. And then, Mike, your temperatures drop down into highs in the 20s and low temperatures in the teens.
There you go. Looking forward to that. Not. All right, we still have some delays. 65 in the watershed. We've been a little bit busy there. They cleared the crash southbound 65 that was just south of the watershed, and they're working on clearing this one as you're coming out of Henryville, southbound 65. We're still backed up a little bit. This crash has been blocking that left-hand lane. And then around the knobs in New Albany, moving a little bit better there at 64 and the merger with 150. And then we're a little heavy there around 265. You see, this is looking out around the Green Valley at the Old Pass here. From the Oxmoor Auto Traffic Center, I'm Mike Marshall with WBRB Traffic.
Thank you, Mike.
Kentucky Republicans are trying to pass bills to change elections.
Bathroom. Now, staying dry can be one less thing to lose sleep over.
Call 800-620-3640 or go to purewicathome.com to see how you can save up to 10%. So call 800-620-3640 or go to purewicathome.com.
A high wind warning is in effect.
High wind warning.
Currently in our area, 43 degrees with light rain. Today, periods of heavy rain and windy. High 52. Rainfall may reach 1 inch. Tonight, windy, showers early, low 22. Winds could occasionally gust over 40 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
High wind warning. Yes, I know it.
As the condition. This is big right here. It's a cold, hard fact. No other news network out there is trusted more than the Weather Channel.
Let's take on that here.
Trusted to expertly time out your conditions.
This is a system that is headed your way.
Trusted to be the team that keeps you as ready for winter as we are.
A lot to watch with this storm.
It's why America doesn't trust winter coverage to anyone else.
Good morning, everybody. We continue to watch the severe weather in the south, the big winter weather up to the north. We're going to start in the south where we could have some life-threatening storms move through, and we've got it right across the lower end of the Mississippi River Valley where we're talking about between Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and of course the state of Mississippi. Yazoo City now included in this tornado warned cell. We've been watching that since it's been in northern Louisiana. We've had a lot of action, as I mentioned, in Arkansas, but if we zoom in on this, you can see the couplet that we're talking about and that we're showing you. It was really tight rotation on the backside of this when it was first initiated. Now it's a little bit more broad, but you still have the winds going in a circular motion here. So even, let's say, it's kind of a broad approach, you still have rotation nonetheless, and that could eventually come down to the surface if it's not already, and that would cause problems. If you're in Yazoo City, I want you in your safe place. Highway 49, all of you need to be into your secure, safe place as well, because the storm is racing to the north and to the east. You can kind of see that, and you've got a lot of rain associated with that cell, with severe thunderstorm warning stretching all the way up into Memphis this early AM. So this line of storms right here is really intense, and this is the one where we could be looking at wind gusts of 50, 60 miles an hour, and that could ultimately cause some big wind damage here to our homes, to our vehicles. Something can blow into it, and it could obviously have you veer off of the road. So Memphis, you are just now getting into the thick of it here this morning with some of those storms moving through. That'll continue east. Tennessee is going to be one of the areas today that we're watching for severe weather, and all states down to the south, you've got some intense activity as well. Ground stop still for Chicago at O'Hare. It has been really tough traveling on the wintry side of this system as well. So on that north end, here's a look at that, and that has been extended visibility down to half a mile, Stephanie, right now. So almost getting to that blizzard criteria threshold here.
Well, you see how there's a little dry spot coming in?
Yep.
That could save Chicago because they could clean up from that before the next comes in. But then after, when that comes in, it's just going to be getting plastered for hours. And we got to talk about the cold behind this. Today, it's sinking in, and by Tuesday, 247 million will be below average. Look at our temperatures right now. You can see our warm front that is nosing its way northbound. Chicago's still in that warmer air. Single digits, Wichita into Omaha. Wind chills are already at 30 below. There's 60 and 70 below in Canada where this cold air is originating from. Look at that. 60 and 70. I can't even fathom what that feels like. The coldest I've ever felt was 26 below, and we were getting frostbite. You know, you can get frostbite very quickly in that. So that's the key, is that is sinking south. It obviously moderates as it comes south. But the problem is with our highs in the single digits and 20s all the way down into the south and record-breaking cold highs, frostbite is going to be a serious issue in the coming days. 1979, a very cold year, but it looks like we might break that. And places like Kansas City where we can see a high of only 2 below. And of course, the wind chill warning goes into effect this evening in Kansas City, where temperatures will plummet in the wake of Winter Storm Jerry. Meteorologist Chris Warren live there this morning. Of course, football this weekend is what a lot of people are talking about. But Chris, yesterday, 32 degrees in Kansas City, and today only 20, and it only goes down from there.